Well, good morning to ya. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to an early morning edition of Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. So what's going on in your world? In my world, this is Wednesday night, Thursday morning, which makes it Williams Wednesday. Got my Williams mug out here with some good dark roast coffee in it to kind of kickstart the day. The advantage is I actually got a little sleep last night, so I'm not quite running as low energy as I usually am this time of morning. That'll come later. So anyway, another Williams Wednesday. And we're going to use our normal Puckle Williams here, what I prefer to call a cake. I've actually seen where Williams call it a tablet on some of the old packaging, but I've never gotten into the tablet. I usually call them a cake. This is a heart mug. It actually looks like wood, but it's not. It's one of my favorite ones. Great little mug there. And we're going to use the old Micromatic, what people call the bullet tip. This particular one's a guiding eye. And I think the idea was you take it and you put the eye down on the face. It was all a marketing thing in my opinion. But anyway, with all the Micromatics, you run them flat on the face. That's where they recommended. That's the way I do it. Some people say, well, you raise it up a tiny little bit and it's a tiny little bit better. Knock it out. I pretty much run them flat and let it go. And really good. So we're going to use a treat blade this morning because I can still get treats, carbon steel blades. I can still get them local. And hold that thought just a second and we'll show you what, in case you didn't know what the treat blades. I pick up the 5-packs that look like this. They also made them in the blade banks. The ASR blades, that was a gray or a black looking blade, 10 blade bank. And calling me this early in the morning. They'll have to hold on just a second. So anyway, and you can get the treats. They're around. CVS Rite Aid are selling blades. They're pretty much the same old ASR blades. Someone else owns ASR now, but they're still making it. I can't tell any difference in the blades, and they come in the 10-pack, and they're at a good price. So if you need blades and you can't find a 5 like that, if you don't want to order them offline, Rite Aid, CVS, sometimes Walgreens, I think I've seen them. And as long as they're the made in the USA blades, if I could remember the name of the company, I'd call it, but I can't right now. You can pick those up, and they're good blades. If you see blades from Korea, don't bother. They won't even scrape paint. They're sold, I've seen them sold as Top Care, Pace brand. They're store brands in supermarkets and things like that. The Korean, they make some good blades for other razors, but their single edge blades just aren't there. Like I said, I'm not even sure you can scrape paint with the things. So we're going to finish up today with British Stirling, because we can. Really nice. And we're going to use a nice big old boar brush. Now this is the B400. It was made by Tom White, shaving buddy of mine, and he put an Omega 98 knot in it. Big old boar knot, which is always great. And of course, the whole fuel for the morning is brought to you by Community Coffee. Boy, I love them people. This doesn't actually have chicory in it. Once again, this is what they call the LSU roast, which is a special dark roast. It's good. I'm not sure what's, they thought was special about it, but it's good. Once again, prop boy fell down on a job, so bear with me while we grab a washcloth back here so we can get started on this. I didn't shave yesterday. Got a little bit of growth there. Did go get a haircut, so that's a good thing. And the barber that I use does a nice neck shave. He uses a disposable blade and takes care of the neck for you, which is really nice. That's not as easy to find now as it used to be. And so I went and got me a nice haircut yesterday. So anyway, here we go. We'll get a little Williams going and get the day going with the Jim Micromatic guiding eye. Now they call this razor the flying wing, and then they came out with the guiding eye concept, which, like I said, it's all marketing to me. Pretty much you hold the thing flat on your face and you go, but everybody needs a gimmick, right? Now you'll notice that we didn't bloom the soap. We're not sitting here beating on it. We're not beating it like a rented mule or anything along that line. It doesn't owe us any money. We don't have to beat it up to get money out of it. We're just, lathering. amazingly enough. And we use a damp brush to start with, and we get kind of a paste going. And from that kind of pasty stuff going, we can go and face lather, because you know, face lather. Bowls are great for soup. Alrighty. Of course, the standard response to that, well, I kind of like my lather soupy. Yeah, well, whatever. Some people like a lot of things. Knock it out. Oh, let's see what the lather's gonna do. Yeah, we'll get this. Oh, I love a big old boar brush with Williams. My Smog 1305, another one of my favorite boar brushes, is on its way to Texas. Ordinary shaver will be trying out to see if he wants to buy a Smog. I could have told him before he goes through all the trouble of trying it out, just go ahead and get the thing. It's a good brush. I also like these Omega brushes, the 98 Pro style. The problem is they've got that kind of a cheaper plastic handle a lot of people don't like. So there's a lot of people taking the knots out of those and putting them in other brushes. That's what this is. And then I've also got my Jayara, the 176 here, that he hand turned the handle and then put the 98 head on it. You still get that wonderful Omega bore in there, and it's got a better feeling handle. So for folks that talk about how modern Williams won't lather, I'm not sure what you're looking at. But anyway, that's a really nice little lather when I'm sitting there talking. Now again, it's a Micromatic, so we're going to run it pretty much flat with a new blade here. I think the Micromatics are kind of a highly, where's my sideburn going to be? Highly underrated family of razors. Even among single edge people, they get a lot of bad press. And but they are definitely a good, solid, heavyweight razor that does a very, very good job. The open comb of the Micromatics has a reputation for being a beast, and it's an earned reputation. They can be very much, if not properly respected and properly used. A lot of times people see a razor like that, especially an open comb razor, and the first thought in their mind is how aggressive the razor is. Open comb does not necessarily mean aggressive. It's not saying that there aren't some open comb razors that could be considered aggressive, and the Micromatics certainly have their share of aggressiveness, some more so than others. But when used properly, and of course that requires proper angle and pressure with a blade that wasn't made to go in a paint scraper. Even the open comb with a Micromatic is really nice. And really there's not much smoother than a clog proof, which I was going to use clog proofs this morning, but mine's gotten out of the case and I'm not real sure where it is right this second, and I wasn't going to take time to go hunt it up, so the guy and I got called in. So we're going to do a little across the grain stuff here this morning. Under the chin here. Again, being sure to keep our angle good. Just like that. You'll notice that the Williams is hanging around. We just, second run here, we just use a nice light coat. We don't need a whole lot. And we'll come right across here. Not making it buttercream, it's shaving leather. You just need a nice slick coating. Just like that. That's how it works. Nice new blade. Always nice, smooth treat blade. Williams. Shave soap. You know, it just makes for a good morning. That's all there is to that. Great shave is a great way to start a day, right? So over at the Original Safety 2, all one word, the Original Safety 2, the number 2.com, we've got a new little thing going on. Ordinary Shaver, who some of you may keep up with his shave videos also, he does some nice shave videos, came up with the idea, and we started a YouTube channel for the Original Safety. We'll still be doing our shave videos, but we'll have some different people from the site doing some stuff, maybe some history on some razors and things of that nature over at the Toast YouTube channel. I'll eventually link it here. I think I'm already subscribed from here, but anyway, we'll get that information out to you. What that means is it's early in the morning and I don't remember all the information right now, so we'll get back with you. But that's kind of an exciting thing going on that we're getting kicked off. I did a little video over there just a little while ago that I'm going to put up on the history of toast and kind of where we came from and what we do. Alright, so we got our witch hazel on here because we use witch hazel for our touch-up. Now hit these normal spots that I hit. Make sure that bottom lip is clean out. Pet peeve of mine. And I always got to get under the neck here and do it a little bit, whether it needs it or not. Feels pretty good, and then we'll come down. Don't think I messed up. Down under here, then right back under here, and there we go. Another great shave in the books. How you like it? I like it. I like it more than a bucket of rubber-toed frogs. I tell you, it ain't nothing much funner than a bucket full of rubber-toed frogs. So there we go. Another great shave from a Micromatic family. Like I said, this particular one is the Guide 9. Now this one's of course got some plate loss and stuff. It's not a raving beauty. Still shaves good. Don't judge a book by its cover on when you come to razors needing to have a little plate loss. That means they've been loved and well used. And that's good stuff. There's what we came up with. If anybody wants to keep score. Great little shaves what we came up with. I love it this time of morning. I'm going to splash on a little bit of the awesome sauce known as British Stirling. And this is really some good stuff also. I don't see a lot of people use it. Probably more should. So there we go. Williams Wednesday. It's good stuff. Join us sometimes. And come over to the forum over there. Come over to the Original Safety 2. Yes, I did almost say the shave den, because if you don't want to do single edge exclusively, if you want somewhere for that other stuff that we call unmentionables, go to the shave den. Nice little place over there too. But the Original Safety 2 is for your single edge and injector shaving pleasure. It's all we do. All single edge, all day. Stole that line from one of the members, so if you don't mind. So anyway, y'all have a good day. I got to finish getting ready for work and get out of here. Because, that's how we pay the bills and keep the lights on. Y'all have a good day. Happy shaves.